For almost 30 years, Mel C has been known around the world as Sporty Spice. She was the Spice Girl who represented independence, confidence, and the idea that a woman could choose her own path. So when Mel C married fashion designer Chris Dingwall and shared moments from their honeymoon in Ibiza, the conversation went deeper than a standard celebrity wedding. It pointed to a bigger question: how do pop icons from the 90s navigate the shift into a completely different stage of life? Tabloids focused heavily on the romance, the beach photos, and the happy moments between the newlyweds. But the wider interest in this story comes from somewhere else. It highlights the ongoing friction between who a public figure used to be and who they are becoming. When the Spice Girls became a global sensation, they sold a specific version of empowerment. They encouraged a generation to believe they could rewrite the rules. Mel C's role in that dynamic was distinct. She was the athletic one, the practical member, who seemed least interested in following the traditional script expected from a mainstream pop star. Yet, a powerful public image often outlasts the reality behind it. Over the years, Mel C has spoken openly about the heavy pressure that came with worldwide fame. She has addressed past mental health struggles and the difficulty of growing up under a constant spotlight. Her story was never just about the brand of Sporty Spice. It was also about figuring out who she was, outside the character the world expected her to play. That context explains why this wedding drew so much attention. It is less about leaving an old identity behind, and more about showing that public figures can evolve without erasing their past. Even the details around the ceremony reflected that bridge between history and the present. Victoria Beckham, Mel C's former bandmate, designed her wedding dress. Over the decades, Victoria built a massive footprint in fashion, while Mel C continued her own path through music and personal projects. Their careers went in very different directions, but the shared history remains part of the narrative. At the same time, the reaction to the honeymoon photos reveals a familiar pattern in celebrity culture. When women who became famous decades ago step back into the public eye, media coverage frequently fixates on their physical appearance. The public is often invited to measure whether they still match the image of their youth. The sharp focus on Mel C's fitness and bikini photos points to a persistent double standard. Female celebrities are routinely expected to offer proof of their vitality, even as their personal lives and careers move forward. Perhaps the most telling part of the story is not simply that Mel C's life changed, it is that she had the space to change it. The woman who became a symbol of fierce independence chose to marry. The artist who challenged expectations chose a quieter chapter. Mel C's wedding does not mean the end of Sporty Spice. It serves as a reminder that behind every famous image, there is a real person navigating the realities of aging, growth, and personal choice.